hope everyone is doing well. So I wanted to come on and do this video. It's been a week that I've been in my Wonderland 222 planner, and I want to show you guys how it's working out. Currently, I'm loving this 3 planner system. I have my A5 rings, which you guys have seen a gazillion times, so I'm not going to go through this, but this is still a work in progress, obviously. On a daily basis, I use mainly these 2 planners, which is my Hobonichi Weeks, as my everyday carry. I took it out of the cover. I'm waiting on a new cover, and I'm a very impatient person, so I just wanted to change and took off the black cover, and I've been using it like this. I love this shocking pink color. Surprisingly, I'm okay with this color. I'm usually a black planner person, and I just had a simple black cover on my weeks, but I took it off, and I'm loving looking at some color as a change. And let's do a quick flip of my weeks before I get into the Wonderland 222. So this is my carry, and I just have some decor on the front. This agenda belongs to card over here, and some sticky notes from Sessa V with as sort of like in my inbox, or just to catch all or catch some notes kind of sticky. This is a year at a glance that I don't know what I should use for. I always start using it for something, but then I don't know, I kind of fall out of love with it, or I stop using it for some odd reason, so I just left it empty this time around. I have these tabs from my newest addiction. They are my favorite tabs. They are everywhere, and I need to order more. I think I bought these like a couple of years ago, and a few sheets just lasted me all this time. Then you get into my monthlies. They're very simple monthlies. I'm just keeping track of all the important dates and what happened that day. So sometimes I'm back planning, sometimes I'm forward planning in these. I love my month on 2 pages. I've said it a gazillion times. Then I have a tab for my weekly, so that takes me there. I'm loving this minimalist sort of look with, I bought this new washi and I absolutely love it, and I kind of pair it with some glitter washi. It's my favorite. So I have been using since the start of this year, but I had to back plan because this planner starts in November or December. So this is how it's going. What I do is, let me just get to a week that I have used. So this was February, which I had properly used my Hobonichi Weeks, and then this is this month. So what I do is that I track my prayers over here. Now that I'm tracking everything in my Wonderland 222, I'm thinking if I want to continue doing this in my carry. It's just easy. I don't mind duplicating, because literally I just have to track my prayers anywhere. It's perfectly fine. I was actually thinking that one thing that I'm not tracking in my Wonderland 222, which I usually don't like tracking because it's overwhelming, is my daily spending. Now, I am tracking my major spending in my Wonderland 222, but I'm not tracking my daily spending like groceries and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to track it, but if I do, I can use some space over here to do that. So I just put an agenda for the week, and then some things that I need to buy, and then what's happening that day. And this is strictly a calendar for on the go. It cannot be my daily planner because of the size. I need a bigger planner on a daily basis. But for a carry, this is working out great. So then you get into the notes pages. I just put some sticky notes over here, tabbed it off. And then I just have some quotes that I like reading or looking at. Just decorated some first few pages. And then I have a routine guide, a reminder on what a balanced diet is. And then you get into my reference pages, which are basically lists of all the important information that I would need on the go. So I just have goals, debt, savings, weight loss, order tracker, next orders, planner shops. I have one list for Hobonichi kits, and then any other kind of list I can just make over here and just use this page as an index to track any lists. And then I just have a notes section, and in this section I just do what it says. I just take down notes on the go. I can scribble in it. I can just write whatever I need. If something comes to mind and I want a reminder, I can just put it in the note section. I love how the pink and black looks together. I love this ollie clip. I am excited for the cover that is coming. It is a very different cover than what I'm usually used to, so yeah. Now for my Wonderland 222. So this is my daily planner. What I do, and it takes me hardly a few minutes to update this planner every day, and it's working very effectively because I'm planning in it daily properly, if that makes sense. So up front, I just have this planning routine. I thought that I might need one now that I have like this system and different planners. So I thought that if I would stick to this planning routine, I'll type it out, make it fancy, and put it in each of my planners. I put this key over here, still have my sticky notes, my year at a glance. And then over here, I mentioned that I will be tracking my weight, but instead I'm tracking my morning weight as well as my active calories for the day. Just have some notes over here for workouts. And then I'm tracking my work hours on this side and my major spending on this side. So if I've bought a planner or something expensive that month, for example, a bag or shoes, I'm just gonna put it down over here. This major spending I'm okay with tracking, but I don't like tracking like everyday small spending or essential spending, such as grocery shopping or, you know, just the small stuff. Then I have my debt tracker and my savings going great. So I put this piece of vellum between each monthly so that I can sort of distinguish between where the monthly start, sort of acting like a divider. I just tipped it in using clear tape. So this was November, and I did back plan a bit, and then I just created some sample layouts. Then you have December. And again, I just sort of back planned. I didn't need to, but I just wanted to see some filled in pages. And then here is where my month starts. On the vellum, I just wrote down the month Jan 2021. And I'm planning to put down my goals over here for the year. And on this page, I'm putting down what's happening this month, the highlight of the month, focus, and some other categorized focus of the month. Then my month on 2 pages that I would use for appointment and what happened that day. And then I'm getting into my weekly planning. So let me show you a month that I've used it properly. I started in Feb, I think, or no, I started in March, but this is another month that I sort of back planned a bit. So I just back planned what happened that day using my Hobonichi weeks as a reference. And then March was the first month that I had used this planner properly. So I'm still filling out my month on 2 pages. And this was the first week that I had planned in this notebook. I basically time block, and I sort of put this weekly spread together as an overview of the week before I start the week. And sometimes I'm also filling it out during the week, for example, my weekends or what I want to do tonight. In the morning, I just put down important agenda for the day, what I need to look at. And yes, this has been working out great. This is the second week that I'm now going to plan. It is Monday morning, so I will just sit down and plan that. And then at the end, I decided to do like a review page. I don't know if I want to stick to that, but I always like having a list of what's happening next month. So at the end of March or during March, if something is carried forward to the next month, I'll just put it down over here. And then I'm setting up April as well. Then after the monthlies, you get in. Next up is this daily section that I've created at the back with the notes pages, and I've tabbed it off. And I am using this as, well, the first week was a week on 2 pages. I put down what's happening this week list, and then put down my days of the week over here. I think that I went a bit excessive in creating my to-do list for the day, and I think I can definitely condense this down to week on one page moving forward in case I want these notes pages to last for the rest of the year. So moving on, next week I just made this layout where I'm putting down a short list of what's happening this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are all on one page, and this way these notes pages will last. And in case I need to brainstorm anything more, I do have my standard stylogy to brainstorm in. And yeah, that is all. This is working out great as a daily planner. I am loving the structure at the moment, and I still get to use my standard stylogy whenever I want as a morning brain dump book or a morning pages book. So that's been working out great. So I will keep you guys posted. Hope